Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our final episode in season 2 of Marriage by Example. Well, listen, we had to end the season on a high note. Today we have a 50-year married couple. Tell you, Seventh-day Church of God and Far is no joke. Last year we had a 50-year couple too in the Spencers. This year we have another 50-year couple in the Vogels. We have Pastor Chris Van Vogel and our dear Deaconess Vogel. But here's the thing, I call our Aunt Dustin, I call him Uncle Chris. So, for the purposes of our conversation, that may be where we sit today, but I'm so happy. Congratulations, 50 years. Can you imagine that? Listen, take us back to this beginning. The Lord is good all the time, man. Let's go back to the beginning. And I must say, I'm very pleased to say that out of those 50 years, I've been around for a few of those years. Well, how did it all start? How did it come together? Tell us the doing of the Lord.
As for me, I think at the age of 19 or 20, I got a vision while we were living on the premises here.
Okay. Right?
That, yes, that. And Prisman came in to vision the morning. He stood up at the door and he said to me, I'm going to marry you. And two more words, and up to today, I have not remembered. But I remember he said to me, he's going to marry. But I was then young. I never had marriage on my mind, and that went by. Years again, now when he left from East Road and went to Margaret Drive, and because I was the person taking care of Mary, in that kitchen when he came back to me, and I said, he's going to marry. I said no, because I can't leave Mary because she was too young. Yes? And then so it went that way. So that was planned. And even in the vision, I saw where I'm living in Golden Spring, the form that we are now occupied, that it was as it is now, and the louver windows. And it's when I got into the house there, I said, but this is the vision I saw. So I know my marriage is ordered by the Lord.
Prophetic.
No doubt about that one.
Wow, you heard that? As much as the place that you would live in, the vision was clear. The man was clear. The words he spoke were clear. He said, I'm going to marry you. But you know what's funny about the vision, eh? Visions are always reflective too of the personalities. Because as I go to February, man, that's all we see. Would have asked questions like that. Said, I'm going to marry you. So tell us about the early days.
Oh, yes. Going back in the early days, when it was time to get married, what we were taught back there by Ubi, by the town juniors, is that you inquire of the Lord. Yeah, so I remember I inquired, I went and I prayed. And just after that, some other person met me at the gate, somebody I associate with. And the person said to me, I dreamt I saw you married to Adasa. I said, oh? And the bird said, yes. I said, all right, not a problem. Leave it there. Let's see what happens. Just that. Yeah. And the time came when the vision I got was, I saw her in a light blue duster. And we were living in the same house where we are living now. It has been refurbished, but prior to now, it was in a similar form, but with some louver windows at the front. Same split level. So,
So you saw the louver and you saw the louver. Wow. 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 Sorry. Can I just say to you? Goosebumps for me, I don't know about you. This is the making of a divine union.
the definite answer to you, definitely there. And I leave it there. And I start questioning myself. I said, Lord, is this it? And while pondering over the situation, the same thing came back to me a second time. And I said, well, what's there? The first and the second, that must be the confirmation. And I said, okay, I read it there. And when the time was right, I said to Pastor, I need to come up to the house and have a discussion with you. And he said to me, Chris, anytime. People. I said, okay, I'm going to come in on a particular Sunday, maybe something. And said, all right, 10 o'clock, that's fine. And he said to me, so I went up and we went in the living room. And I told him what I saw. And I said, the time is right. We need to deal with it now. And he said to me, do I want to have Sister War in the discussion? I said, yes. And Sister War was here. And I spoke to her, just told her exactly what I saw. And she says, okay, fine. So I said, the pastor was said to me, okay, how are you going to deal with it going forward? What are you going to tell others about the situation? So I said, okay, what I'm going to do, I am going to take her for a ride. And he said, all right, just tell me where. So I just told him. And he said, okay, fine. And he told Sister War. And then one day I just called her and says, Sister Dasa, I'm going to talk with you for a short while. But I'm not going to be to the house. So I'm going to take you on a ride.
Yes. Ride on a bottom bar or in a car?
In a car. That was my first car.
All right.
Yes.
So she's been on since the first car.
Yes, that was my first car.
Yeah.
So the Sunday morning at 10, I went up. And she was all dressed up, quite nervous and everything. But I said, all right, man, don't worry. I said, let's relax. And you know, all this way, we drove all the way to Newcastle. All the way to Newcastle, all the way up in the hills. And while we were there, sure all what was taking place. And then that couple requested. Well, it wasn't even so much more a question. No, it's more like a confirmation. Because I basically saying to her, you know, I had this dream and this was what came about. And here we are. So, what do you say? It means that the marriage will have to take place. You agree? And it's just then that she's going to be saying to me, you know, yes, because she got the same bitch. And I said, fine, once you have got the same bitch out there, that's it. Second combination. Setting everything. You wipe it
Twice and she got it once.
Yes.
What else? That a dream.
Yes.
But you know what struck me? And I want to say this to the couples. That even sometimes when we get the confirmations, because I know what you kept saying, you got the confirmation and you said, well, you carry it right.
Yes.
It didn't mean that you got a confirmation tonight and you ran off tomorrow. No. It's about patience, understanding, waiting. Wait on it, instructive. Please on the Lord. Yeah. Please on the Lord. So you got married in the church.
In the church.
What's about the wedding?
And this restaurant.
On the restaurant.
On the restaurant.
All right. Never went out there.
No.
Okay.
Let me give you this idea.
Yes.
In those days, we had a pearl chain and the 7 younger. I never had a say or say you organizing
The wedding.
the wedding. Because Sister Wall, Aunt Eddie, Deaconess Mackie, they were the ones that did everything, arranged all we were, whatever, so we could build up, did it, with us, I did spot. So it's set up ages, they did this, the blue, the person. The men on, actually the men on that side,
Yes.
and the sisters on this side. And then I got married in my youth.
Yes.
Yes. And the thing is, Matthew, she was a designer.
What day was this wedding?
The Sabbath.
So the Sabbath, so they used to tell the people that they're going to night of May, the Sabbath. Yes, so 29th of May just gone. 1 month ago at the tape at that what you sing, they did. Would have been their fake tape.
She's beautiful.
And she made a nice white honey. And apples were warm. And I met my sister Angela Eard. She was my G.
And then I split into this my
Yeah, so we marched down and the thing was set on the restaurant. And that's where the sign, everybody could see what was happening. They was.
Beautiful. Isn't it fantastic that we've returned to the exact spot, technically,
Yes.
where they got married?
Yes.
50 years ago. We're sitting right here. We're at the restaurant, people. God is good.
God has been good.
Amazing. And I'm sure in all of that time, you would have loved many things about this house. Many things about this house. I'm close to the family. I'm close to the children in the family, and I've watched this couple together. So my question is, what is the thing you love most about this couple? Don't tell us the 200 things. I'll throw a spin on.
Yes, one thing the Bushman is very for. And let me tell you that story. In marriage now, when we were proposing, the first day after engaging to me and saying what he had for sale, he said a story to me. And so upward something that many curse that won't take you even upward. That is not what she said. And on years went by, that story came to light. And when the story came to light, I couldn't say anything because Prisman called me from the beginnings. So I love in color. Whatever is going to say, Prisman don't have the time to go on. No. Whatever before. No. Just pick it up at the knee.
He will tell you the truth.
The truth. The entire details to our life. And I tell you the truth. It's about part. The story does open up one day. And I said, thank you, Lord. Prisman told me that story from the very new business.
Ah, beautiful.
So young people getting together, they're supposed to speak the truth on each other. Yes, because it doesn't make sense when you're going to marriage. They can start just straighten out these things. So you say it on the 18.
I love that. I love that. You heard it, people. Honesty is key. What do you love most about your spouse, Pastor B?
The fact that she decides.
That's your number one.
Don't just hit there, but this item is unique.
Yes, very, very important. Very important. And if this is what she wants, we have a discussion on it. And I appreciate the fact that we can sit and have a discussion. It's not my way or our way. Her way is our way. Oh,
Can I ask? Because the team throughout this entire month has been one team.
yeah.
You're on one team. You're never on different teams. And so even as you deal with the external world, you would have already talked about what you talked about, and you remain on the same team because God is in the middle of it.
Definitely. Definitely. Yeah.
And what I get from what you're saying is that she will not go back on what you have decided. No. She's decisive. This is the path we're going. It may not work, and when it don't work, we don't turn around and say,
No.
but I didn't want it.
No.
Can we agree together?
To that. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. That's a love it.
So tell me, sir, I'll start with you on this one. Because I know that
Even in your retirement, you're not retired.
and so I'll ask you now about the time that it takes to build a marriage, because marriage is growth. How have you ensured, even with a professional career and all you do, that you ensure that home gets its due third of your time and your energy, etc.? I'm going to ask you the same thing too in terms of your own profession and how you ensure that you service the marriage.
Oh, this home. Sometimes I mix home with work. In that, work might require that I go to the country.
Mhm.
I will organize it in such a time, or in such a way, that if I have to go to the country for any length of time, anything that's going to take me overnight, and as long as it's convenient, the family is going.
I love it.
The family is going.
You're not going solo.
No,
If you can avoid it.
if I can avoid it, the family is going. If I have to go off by myself, communication is the key. So when I get there, you know that I'm there. I will call even the way to say, look, I am at XY. Is everything all right back there? That's me.
Sorry. Listen, nuggets. Are you listening, young couples? You have to communicate. You have to inform your family. The family can't feel like they're on the periphery of your happenings.
Not at all.
So that's it. And you're ensuring that the time is spent. It's right. So when you're doing the work, you'll probably come back to the hotel room. The family's there.
Of course.
And if they're not there, they know what you're up to.
Of course.
Amen. Amen. How about you, Andrew?
You know that I'm always at home.
But working.
And work, I guess, I work from home. But I ensure that we have quality time. I ensure that everything was okay and ready. One little struck tea came up once. And after Prisman explained to me, then but if you're young, marriages are good. We know everything. And then remember with we Bashir, right? You were not mixed up out in the world. They don't many of the what's this happening. And sat we down and say so and so, and then from that, yes, and from that, it does know where, we must know what is some little things, the other things
Yes.
for marriage. You have to remember, you have time for the sex side. It's very important. Because we are Christians, sometimes there are urge story that person is as if because you're a child of God, is the person is so this and not of you, and then will a problem. So you have to sit and reason out these things, and there's 2-3 sides to discuss.
Absolutely. I love this. Listen, so here, key takeaway again, we've been told, make time, be deliberate about making that time.
Definitely.
Yeah?
Definitely.
And in all of that, it's growth. So people think that marriage is just about butterfly feelings, and good feelings. That lasts only for a time. That's right. After year 1, year 2, life is very real. That's true. And so you have to grow and build. And that's what I'm hearing. Over time, things were explained, things were understood. And then the thing you didn't understand before, you now understand it, and it changes how you operate. Beautiful, beautiful nuggets.
But you know what is true about it? I don't want it to sound like all peaches and creams and roses. So
The other side.
disagreements
Yes,
must come. And I just want to understand what disagreements look like in the Pogo household. Because in 50 years, you must have had a few. Yep. What does that look like? What does that?
Then, you know, Spanish are kind of strong in it versus a year's one days.
well, forgive me. His birthday one day before mine. Forgive us.
So you have to, you have to say this man so on, so on, so on, so on, so on. But I had never reached to the stage that I'm going to bark at him. And I was thinking it this morning, I said, but for years we have been together. I don't sleep. If it does happen, it's because I'm having a cough or so. But never over. No.
So you're true to the scriptural instruction. Let not the sun go down on.
Exactly. But he, for us in the also, that is his motto. Is no. If something doesn't please Christmas, he's calling it involved everybody.
Yes.
Yes. And it is for whom be in the bedroom, right? Okay, bed is better. It's where to touch me and say, I have some teachers that you want. We need to give a listen here. So I this you. So if you can on this set and work to each other, we need part.
Absolutely. Now let me add to that. Oh, it means that nothing gets a chance to fester. No. Nothing gets a chance to fester. And there's the upfront. I love it. Any other perspective on that in terms of disagreements and
Well, you have already covered the pot, yes. But in a member of my family, our family together, we're working out to get for the benefit of all of us. If the children, no. And not on top of the house either. We don't have to shout. No, we sit together on the dialogue. You have a point, I have a point, you have a point, the children have a point. So you have to listen.
they have a voice.
So, and they have a voice. So you listen. Yeah. So we all come to an agreement and we are understand.
And people do you heard that? So what I want to say to those listening, this is not fairy tale. This is real. This has materialized and led to 50 years of marriage. And as long as God gives them breath, this marriage will last. So if he gives them 10 more years, then he will do 60 years and we'll keep celebrating. And the reason for that is that one, they're intentional, they're deliberate, they deal with matters up front, they keep God as at the center of it. Everyone gets a voice, and in the end, one team, one family. Definitely. Beautiful. So, this brings me to one of my favorite parts in this season's approach. As we're going to go to the segment in this that's called For the First Time.
And for the first time, I am looking in your eyes. For the first time, I'm seeing who you are. I can't believe how much I see when you're looking back at me. Now I understand what love is. Love is for the first time.
All right. So, you've heard the song. You know what the song means. And so I'm really just asking you, is there anything in 50 years? It might be a slim chance when you've been together for 5 decades. But is there anything in 50 years that you have not said directly to your spouse that you would like to share with us for the first time on Married by Example? Maybe it is not the thing, maybe it's the how, but I'll leave it up to you. Anything you want to say to your spouse in this moment?
Well, as for me, some persons, they all love our first. My love is different. So it is not in many times I would say I love you. But I know I said, this man, I appreciate you and I love you for many, many reasons. He has helped my life, in my family, in certain situations. He has a stubborn ways, that's it in nature, Christmas. But otherwise, I give God thanks for him. And I love you, Christmas. I say not in many words, many times, but my action, I know you know that my action shows that I really love you.
And the rest of us can see too. I got the goofed out moment a while ago, even. I love it. I love it.
She appreciates her husband.
Yes.
And for you, sir?
Yeah, well, put it this way, over 50 years. How much have fun? 40 years. Because, I did not just associate it, that's 50 years ago. I came here, 1965, in April of 1965. And when I came, she was among the number young ladies. We had a large volume of young ladies in the house. Right? And the Lord would have it that He said to herself, "This city married." So that's it. And as a result of that, we just continue marrying.
He is very loving. Like this. I'm not short of that part of it, to be honest.
Yeah.
No, he's very caring.
Well, what he's telling you is that he learned how we married together. So beautiful. There's a song that says the one he kept for me till it was time. This time is right until it's time for birth. This is so beautiful.
That's it.
I don't think we could get a better set of individuals to give us advice on marriage than those who've done it, not only over this quantity of years, but quality over these 60 years. And so I'm going to ask you to just dispense some advice to couples. What would you say to them? Just look straight at the camera and tell them.
Well, for couples, what the Lord has done for me and for Adasa, I would like to encourage our men, and if I say the young men specifically, first and foremost, be true to yourself, be true to the Lord, and when the Lord has made the choice for ye. Lord, I cannot thy purpose see, but all is well that's done that right. And if we allow the Lord to guide our lives from day one, He will carry you through one day at a time. That's all. Cute. Yeah. One day at a time. And the sermon says, one day at a time, Lord Jesus is good.
Yeah.
That's carry you through one day.
Yeah.
You just never know where the limitation is. 50 plus.
Hey, that's it. Look, when you see that smile, you know that the marriage is still sweet. It's still sweet. Advice from the sage on us. What do you want to tell them?
And I would like to tell the sisters not to flirt around. Keep yourself circumspect.
Yes.
And seek the Lord, because let me tell you, if you don't seek the Lord and be rooted and grounded in the Lord, you can't undermine that. So for me, being in the church, coming from a godly family, it has helped me. And then encouraging the sister, just wait. Don't push up yourself and get yourself in trouble. Wait, because when it pleases the Lord, He will choose for you. But the song said, they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength.
Wait, I say, on the Lord. That has been a constant theme throughout this interview. I am so excited today. I love this couple. They know this. And to hear them sharing this way, almost as if, I don't know if you sense it too, but this room feels like it's 16-year-old love. Like they're 16 years old.
Yeah.
Even 50 years later. And I happen to know that they're both batting strong. What?
Oh, like you said, from my point of view, the 11th of February, 1946, I give you my date of birth.
So you do the back. 80 years old this year. So 80 this year celebrated 15 married, and Andy?
I am 78. October coming, I'll be 78.
And if I dare take it a little further, the 20th of November, 1965, was the date of my baptism here in this church.
How many years is that now, sir?
65. Maybe that's an exit.
No.
60 years.
Yeah, 60 years.
60 years.
60 years with the Lord. 50 years married. 80 years on the land. 78 years on the land.
If this is not a blessing, I don't know what is. And so I just want to thank you all for tuning into this season 2 of Married by Example. We had excellent interviews over the last few weeks. We had the Pinnocks, the O'Connors, we had the Harrisons, and today we had the Bogles. 50 years. And I mean, if we were to put together all the years for this month, all these marriages, because last week I had a 42-year-old couple, it would be probably over 100 years. Certainly would be. And so what you got in this season was 100 years of marriage experience poured into your living room. I hope you take the nuggets. I hope you take that which applies to you. And we are wishing for you healthy marriages. Remember, marriage is not about perfection. Marriage is about including the Lord. It's about being deliberate, intentional. It's about growing together. He will make all things great. And steal a line from one of the couples. There is no perfect Mr. Right or Miss Right. But there's a perfect God who can bring people together in unity. May God bless you and see you for season 3 next year. Married by Example.
For the first time, I'm seeing who you are. I can't believe how much I see